Now, James, you said you were born in 1992.
Mm-hmm.
On this very rundown, you can thank John Gennaro for it, right? John says, how does this team stack up against the Dream Team and the Redeem Team? Here's what I will do. I would give James the cheat sheet. Okay, James?
Yep.
In 92, despite Bird, you had Bird with a bad back, you had Stockton with a broken leg, you had Isaiah Thomas not there for, bald reasons, right? You had Christian Laettner there as your college player. So with that being said, you had 9 players, in my opinion. You had 12-man roster, but 9 guys. Mm-hmm. You had, Jordan, Pippen, Drexler, Magic, Charles, Ewing, Robinson, Karl Malone. Like, you had 9 guys. Maybe I'm missing, maybe Chris Mullin. I feel like, there we go, 9 guys.
Yeah, Chris Mullin.
So 9 guys in the 40-minute game, and none of the games were going to be in doubt. With the Redeem Team, the last 3 guys on that team were Michael Redd, Tayshaun Prince, and Carlos Boozer.
Yes.
That was 10, 11, 12. In this team, you could argue 10, 11, and 12 were Derek White, Jason Tatum, Tyrese Halliburton.
Yep.
But as far as 1 through 9, if you're just saying 1 through 9, does this team begin to stack up? Or considering that LeBron's a gray beard, KD's a gray beard, Steph's a gray beard, that those guys don't quite match up with the Redeem Team or quite match up with the 92 Dream Team?
Man, that's a great question. When you think about the 92 team, as you rattle off each name, I'm just like top 50 player, top 50 player, top 50 player, top 50 player, top 50 player. I look at this team, and if you tell me when it's all said and done, 3 of them are top 10 all time, I'm not going to argue with you. If you tell me Embiid, even Edwards, Tatum, when it's all said and done, are top 50 all time, I don't think you're crazy.
You're not stretching it.
Not stretching it. You could even throw Anthony Davis is a weird one in there, right? I think he's one of those guys that'll weirdly get lost with time, unfortunately. But what I think it comes down to is what you said earlier. The competition is far more fierce now. And this team had what? 1 real scare?
Yeah.
Maybe, right?
Yeah. Serbia was a real scare.
Serbia was a real scare. This was like, okay, stop turning the ball over, Steph. That's what this was. And then Steph's like, okay, I got you. And just hit a bunch
I'll
of
just
threes.
shoot.
Yeah, I'll just shoot.
Forget passing. I'll just shoot.
Exactly. I think bar for bar, player for player, 92. But I think what this group did, blending the new and the old, I think you can say what you want about Kerr and the situation with Tatum, whatever. I think this is like obviously very clearly a transition period for USA basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And included in that are LeBron, KD, and probably Steph playing for something. KD's a weird one because Phoenix at least still has Devin Booker, and you never know, I guess. But for what we all feel, or I'd say most of us feel, playing for something meaningful for the last time, and that's kind of the overarching theme of this group. Like, I think what they did was very impressive, and as impressive as any USA team of my conscious life. And to compare it to the 92, I think that's tough. But I think this group and what they accomplished was as fascinating, entertaining, and successful as any group in my 32 years on Earth, for sure.
The 92 team has Scottie Pippen on it. That's the one demerit that they have. They had Scottie Pippen on it. Can't believe they asked Scottie Pippen his opinion on who he wanted to play with on the damn Dream Team. How dare you? Should have been carrying bags.
Do you cringe when you see Scottie now?
Huh?
Do you cringe when you see Scottie now? Is it rough? Like I just like he was courtside, and I'm just like,
yeah, it's a little weird, right?
it's weird. Yeah,
It's a
I
little
don't
weird.
know.
It doesn't, but Stephon Marbury was courtside. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's all time with nothing against Steph. Like I'm not no shade to
No.
Steph, but Carmelo's courtside. Dwayne Wade's on the call. You know, like it's a little different.
And
You know
see
what I mean?
Scotty with dreads, and it's just I don't know.
Yeah, it's just it
Shout out to
doesn't.
Scotty.
You can shout out Scotty. You live in Detroit. You need to learn the rules, dog.
I mean, listen, I might run into Scotty, so I'm gonna shout Scotty out.
Look, I worked in Chicago, and I was talking about the migraine headache and sitting bull. Okay, I have zero. There's no sacred cows here, dog. No sacred cows. But
I know how you roll.